I'm live and I'm late. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Didn't mean to be. So, the last time I streamed this, we did play as the Kim households, which is in... Oh, it's not... They're not in Pleasant View, are they? They were in... Where were they? Brindleton Bay? Or Dorado Valley, I mean. Yeah, they're right here. And I talked about moving them because I don't really like their home. But I finished their round, so I wasn't going to move them this round. I was going to see what we were going to do for next round. So we've got Cynthia and Robert, their son Justin, and their animals. So anyways, I did give them a makeover. I don't remember if I showed the makeover, so you'll have to let me know if whatever. I can always show it later. Look, he's like holding the cat. It's cute. This picture is so atrocious because this man is literally floating. But anyways, so then I went back to the prison because I wanted to finish the prison off and get it really, really like set in stone the way I wanted it to be. So I'm going to show you the prison because I have it set in stone. And I want to show you guys what I've done while people join, of course. Think I'm gonna separate out my like royalty mods, my royal family mods, and CC so that you know it doesn't take this long to load this because this is taking forever. Sorry, it'll load. It just takes a second. I really like this background, but I'm thinking about changing it. I don't know what I'll change it to, but something. Really need to clean my screen as well. That is written really weird. I know that they were trying to do the neigh because it's like for the horses in italics, but the burr is like inside of it. Anyways, okay, so I have officially given Trent more outfits since he is our first inmate, and I have officially decorated the whole entire thing. The last time you guys seen it, the only thing I had decorated pretty much was this little area here, and I think I had a little bit of stuff out here, but I've officially finished renovating this lot, so I will show you around. So this is the warden's office. I did add a couple of things. I added like a little schedule thing, a plaque, some like little books and things, like file cabinets and things, little pictures up here, and a clock, of course. And then I also did add these little filing cabinets because I thought these would be where like the inmates files would be kept of like what their charges are and how long they're incarcerated for. And I also put like these little name tags here because I don't think those are there before. So that's pretty much all that I did here. Then you come through this door and you're in like, let's see if I can get in tab mode. You're in like the little cafeteria area for the police officers. So it's just like these little metal chairs and metal desks It's got a really cute little photo. I actually really like that photo. And then through this archway is like the official cafeteria for them. So it's got like an extra chair and then like the fridge and the coffee maker and the microwave. Now I'm looking at that, I feel like that cabinet thing right there might be in the way of that, but we'll see. And then a garbage can, a nice little photo. And then back out through here, there's like a little bench here that they can sit on. This is still for the police officers. This door here goes through here, and it is just their like locker room where they get changed into their uniform. And there's this really big red painting. Then out here, this is like officially the entrance of the prison or jail, whatever you want to call it. So this is what it looks like, and this is what you would walk in and see is something, oops, along the lines of this. It's got like a hanging plant down here, a nice rug, and then this is like where you'd walk up to the reception area and you would tell them like, hey, I'm here to visit blah blah blah. That's like the bulletin board that they would do their investigations on, or like keep the important information on it. There's a plant, a computer, a fan, and a painting, of course. Through here, this is just like a little hallway area. There isn't really anything in here because I don't think I need anything in there. This is the reception area, so you've got like chairs and magazine stands and these little stands for books. And this is like the most wanted people, the most wanted Sims of the world. That's what they look like. The little TV for you, and then there's a little bathroom through there, which I'm not really going to show the bathroom because it's not necessary. Each and every one of these rooms is pretty much the same. So there is a chair on one side with counters in between and a chair on the other side. This is like the visitation. It's the best I could do so that they could still talk and be in the same room. And then that's really it through here. There isn't really much else through there anyways. It's just mainly for the visitation. So going through here, that's the little office that you come in and see. So going through here, this is where the like actual prison starts. So this is like the, I don't know what this would be, but like analyzing DNA. I don't know. I don't know why we'd do that here, but okay. We also have the like little mugshot computer, so they can do that. And then there is a couple of rooms here because my Sims are living here. So I just gave them these like cot looking beds and some things to keep their personal items in when they go to sleep and whatever. And it's the same throughout the whole thing. There's just 3 different ones, so they can pick and choose whichever one they want to use. There's no double bed, so you know, no woohooing because that's inappropriate. And yeah, there's an exit sign over that too, so that's pretty cool. And then going this way, the hallways are very plain because, I mean, let's be honest, what honestly would be hung up in a prison on the walls? Probably nothing. So, yeah, this is the hallway. It's pretty spooky looking. This is going to outside, and then you get through the gate, and the police officers are out here. There's like a football and a soccer ball. There are 2 punching bags, 2 of these weightlifting benches. There is a basketball court, a picnic table over there, and over here there's like the Don't Wake the Llama table, which I just figured they could play cards on, not Don't Wake the Llama, but yeah. So there is also the camera here, so the camera is always watching them, of course. And I got these like really these ones are like really run down, and I just figured it'd be because, you know, everybody be punching them all the time because they're so angry for being in here that they just like take out their anger on those. Anyways, and then through here, this goes into the bathrooms. So each one of these doors is for girls and boys, vice versa. And this is just what it looks like. There's a couple of benches and showers. That's it. There's nothing else in here because there wouldn't be anything else in there. And then through here is the library. So this is where the librarian would like check out their books. Those are like the returned books. And then there's just like the bookshelves and the seats to sit down and read them. No desks, because I don't think that they need desks, but maybe they do. I don't know. Then through here is the cafeteria. So you've got 2 full tables with the cafeteria space. I put like a little pantry shelf in there, which I thought was kind of cool, and a little drink thing so they could have some like water with their meals. And then this is the bar where they get their food, and then behind it is like the stove and stuff. Pretend like, you know, they're actually cooking. Even knowing the bar, I think, is just like they don't need food or anything. This is the cell blocks. This is the girls, and the girls is a little bit different because it has these little chests. But it says toothpaste, or toothbrush, toothpaste, toilet paper, towels, and up here is like their bar of soap and their paper towels, and then they have a toilet and a bed. That's really all they have in their cells. And it just goes on down here. They're all just the same. And then here is where they would have like seats here, and there's this chair here, a couple chairs there. There's a table, a photo, and a TV on the wall with a couple of book stands that I don't even know if they work, but we could pretend like they do. I don't know if they do or not, but we can pretend. Then going back down through here, so these doors all do work. We can lock everyone into them, so we don't have to worry about that. Going back down through here on the right side is the man's jail cells. And Trent is already locked in. So there he is. He is locked in his cell. He can't actually come out. And because he's married, he does get to keep his wedding band on. But if he was only engaged, he would have to take it off. And down there, whatever, you know, the same thing. It's literally the same thing, just flip-flopped. Through here is the solitary confinement area. So this is the showers for the solitary confinement. I don't know why that toilet paper is so high, but you know what? We're living for it. There is a shower and a toilet with toilet paper that's as high as your head. This little door here is where the cop sits. Like if they have to, you know, book someone in, one of the cops will come through here, sit here, and book them in on this computer. And then this is the solitary confinement area. It does look very different because I tried to make it look like it was padding on the walls, but yeah. Padding on the floor and these little mats on the ground. Nothing else is in these rooms, because solitary confinement is meant to be solitary with nothing to do, literally. So that's that. Then you walk in here and you can see that you can go down. So this is going down to the next level. And yeah, it just kind of turns around the corner of that. I know that's not, oh, that's sticking through. I'm gonna have to fix that. I know that's not really realistic for like bringing people down here on like a stretcher or something, but yeah, we're just gonna live with it. This is like the little entrance to the medical ward. This is the doctor's office. So she has like her skeletons. She has this really cool thing on the wall over here. So like it's cool. She's got the skeleton sitting area. She's got the medical cabinets, I guess, and some charts and x-ray thing, and that is insane what shows on there. The medicine and the little doll with her tools on the counter and her table. That's really all that's in here. And then back through here, this is the actual like medical ward. So this is where everyone would be if they were sick. This is where they would come or injured. And then this is the bathroom. So they have a shower and a toilet. It's just separated by a mirror, or a piece of glass, but the glass is going through the wall, so I'm going to have to fix that. And then the last room of this whole entire prison is the laundry room. And I put that through these doors down here because I thought this is where probably a lot of the linen would come from. So this is it. It's a really tall room, so everything is very high on the walls. But we have over here, we have the dryers, and we have some like, I don't know, letters from people to people, like maybe they got their mail while they were in here working or whatever. These are some of the blankets, and then these are some magazines that maybe they brought down here to like read while they're waiting for the laundry to finish. More blankets for people. This is like all the laundry detergents because I don't know where else it would go. This is the ironing board and hampers to collect the clothes. So this is like some of the guys' clothes. I don't know why there'd be multiple colors, but you know, maybe this jail is really nice. Then there's like these little fancy pants, like little combs and blocks of soap and towels that I thought maybe could be like commissary kind of things, but they like package it here. And then there's books and towels and different kinds of books and towels and sheets, and who knows, maybe somebody's reading up on babies. These are all the washing machines on this side, and these are all the dryers on this side. And this already has a bunch of clothes in it. Like, look at that. And all of this is like the clothes for the inmates, supposedly. So yeah, and then these are hampers as well, I do believe. I don't know if they actually work. But then there's ironing boards, like, you know, they probably have to iron the sheets and things. So that's that. That's the whole prison. That's the whole thing. There is like an outside, like around the outside, it's all like secured, put bushes around it and everything. And these have ladders going up them, so if like there was like they really needed to get down quick or whatever from up here, they could go down the ladders to the bottom floor. Or if they want to take their sweet time, they could take these down and go talk to their friends, because that's really the only place they go. They don't have to they don't go anywhere else. But yeah, that's the whole prison. I think it looks really nice, and it's really well lit up. It's got the flags on the front as well, and I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good, and it's really well lit up, which is what it should be. I also put this sprinkler system here. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to work, like if there was ever a fire, for goodness sakes. I'm hoping that yeah, that it would put out the fire, but we'll see. I don't know. I didn't put any sprinklers or anything in. And then I do have multiple Sims from The Sims 2 who were like police officers and things. They weren't originally in the world, so I just pulled them in from the gallery and edited them. So this is the warden. His name is Dorian Coker. I don't know how to say his last name, okay? I'll be honest with you, I don't know. But he is the warden. And then we have the nurse, which is Nurse Demi Love. And this is her. She's very beautiful. So she's the nurse. She does have police uniforms as well. But I let her wear this because this is what she would be working in, was like, you know, her dress for being the nurse. This is her outfit for the nurse when she is that. Then there is guards. So their name says what they are in front of them. So his is guard Raymond, Raymond Santowski, or Ramen. I don't know. But this is him. He's all sweaty because he's been working out. And then we have the girls' guard, which would be the girl, like she would imprison all of the women and take them out of their cells and put them in their cells. So this is her, and she is Vamsy Raymond. And then we have guard Brian NG, however you say that last name. And then we have guard Matthew, oh boy, Jitmacusol. Okay, these names are too hard to say. Why did Sims come up with these? But this is him. He's like all sweaty too because he's working out. But I thought maybe Brian and Matthew could be some of the snipers or like whatever that are up in those towers. I will have to give them something to do up there because there's really nothing for them to do. But yeah, so that is them, and they are all made over. And then we do have, like I said, Trent, and he is very sad because he was locked away, and he's very upset for being in here. So he doesn't really want to be in here, but that's his life right now. And then I also downloaded another mod which allows me to write notes. Where's his note? Does he not have one? Oh, I thought he had one. I thought I wrote him one. How do I write a note? I forget now. It's under actions, actually. Let's see. Actions. Yeah, here we go. So he started writing his life notes. Okay, so now you can like edit this. And this is actually going to be Trent Traveler's rap sheet. Well, I'll just write background. And so he got arrested for starting a riot. And he got 13 days. sentence. And he is on day 1 of 13. Okay, so that's in his inventory now. And then you can always read it. So it'll like, he'll actually like read it. He's all upset. So it just tells that it's his background, and it just says that he got arrested for starting a riot. He got a 13-day sentence, and he's on day 1 of 13. Once he hits 13, then we can allow him to go free and move on from there. The warden does have, I do believe, the warden trait. No? Okay, I guess I didn't give him the warden trait. I must have closed the game without saving. But when we come back, I will have to give him the warden trait. And what it does is it allows me to have like specific little things that I can do and say to him because he's an inmate technically. And then you can like lock him up, so you can lock people in here, and you can obviously release people as well. I'm supposed to be able to click on the computer to do more interactions with the prison, but those interactions don't come up for me, and I don't know if it's just me or what, but yeah, I don't really see it. It's supposed to say like something about prison or whatever, but I don't see it. Hi, Livy, welcome. Aw, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Did you not get a notification? That's interesting. I wonder why it didn't play a notification for you. Let me go see if it's open. Oh, I'm not logged in. That'd be why. Log in. Okay, I don't care about that. Man, that was poopity. Okay. There we go. It should come through now. Hi, Piazza Girl. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I guess I could give him that trait now so I don't forget, because I'll probably forget. So let me just modify him real quick. It should come through. Unless it's going to not and take its sweet time.
Bantrip Califoy.
Oh. I forgot to turn full cast on. We are in jail. Yeah, I was showing all of what I did to the jail. Why is this not playing? Oh. Is it just dropping the things and it's not playing the sound? That's poopity. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Let me see if my resub is working. Is that not working either? What is happening? Why is this not working? We're not playing, right? Like, time's not playing? No. Okay, I was trying to... There we go. I got it. Okay. This is a test. All right. Now we can replay it. I think. There we go. Now at least it came up on screen. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry that it took forever to get it to work. All right, let me turn on cast at full edit mode. I thought it was on. But I guess not. Oh, not that. This and this and this. Yay!
Miss Koi, believer.
Why can't I edit your traits? Did that not work? Did I put it in wrong? Oh my goodness. Or is this not going to allow me to do it this way? Do I have to bring the whole family in? I might have to do the whole family at once. That could get annoying, you know? I just need to give him the warden trait. That's all I need to do. My computer's probably like, in my game especially, it's probably like, what are we doing? We're just in and out, in and out. All right, so I have a warden trait. I think it's under this. Nope, I guess not. Here it is. All right, so now we can just get out of there. It's a mod for this because I've been trying to get this to work like a proper jail, pretty much. And it's been a challenge. I wanted it to run like an actual jail where it says like the people are inmates. I can't get this mod to work like that for me personally. So yeah, so now it just says inmates, and we can like ask him to calm down, or we can call lights out, or we can check for contraband, or threaten to deny an early release for him, or threaten with solitary confinement. And so these are things that we can do, of course, with him to kind of like keep him in line. Obviously the warden wouldn't be the one to do it, but I think it unlocks the interactions for all, say like all guards can do it. Technically, I think. I'm not sure. Does it? Maybe not. I guess it only unlocks it for the warden. The only one that can do it is the warden. It was supposed to have like this option on the computer where you could like call them out to eat and things, but it's supposed to say like prison or something or other here, and I don't see it. I looked through this a lot to try and find it, and I could not find it, and I gave up. And so I'm just gonna have to play it how I originally was gonna kind of play it, but we'll have some like different things. So like their names just say warden in front of them, but yeah, I don't know how else to do it. I tried looking up the mod itself and like looking at the instructions, but I could not figure it out. So yeah, but we can like physically lock him in with this, so we can lock him in. And it did have it saying where he was an inmate. This time it doesn't say that, so that's something. Also, I'm gonna have to think of how I'm going to do like the whole fact of Trent is in the criminal career, that's why he's here. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to keep track of like what level they're at, and then make them quit their job when they come to jail, because technically like you wouldn't have a job, you know what I mean, not outside the prison anyways. And then give him like a job that he would have to do in the prison, so like laundry, or maybe he is, you know, works in the kitchen or whatever. And have him do his duties while he's here, like a custom, like a, you can like call the ministry or whatever and have them get like that little job. So I'm gonna have to have him do that when he's in here, and then when he gets out, I'll have to go ahead and like have him pick up his job wherever he was originally, or like down, I don't know, maybe I should even just have him like downgrade one if he could. So like if he was level 5, he'd be back to level 4 or whatever. Like people moved up in ranks while he was gone. I don't know, I'll have to think about it, but it's some of the stuff that I've come up with. Also, our prison colors are green, so the jumpsuits are green. These aren't the perfect jumpsuits, but they'll work. I couldn't find the actual prison ones. I don't know where they are or what happened to them, but yeah. So that's that. I couldn't think of anything else to make sure to add in. If you think of anything and you want to let me know, please do so. I'm always open to new suggestions and ideas. I do like the idea of like a random sentence though. So like, I got to figure out exactly how, because obviously Trent now has a like a background, and so what I need to do is I need to figure out if he was to say get arrested again from his job. I need to figure out like if it was, say he only got 5 days the next time because all he did was got caught beating up somebody in the street or something. I need to, because it's his second time getting caught, I need to be able to like distinguish how I would figure out how much longer he would get than just like the normal rate, because I think that would be better. Like maybe if, you know, he gets 3 minor charges or something, you know, he gets like 2 extra days or whatever. If he gets like a really big major charge, maybe it's double the time. And there's got to be a certain limit, of course, that they can get to before they just automatically get life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I have to think about that. For me, I would have him go down a level on his job, because if he was good at his job, he wouldn't have got caught. Right. And I feel like life outside of prison still moves on when you're not there. So like if he is in the criminal career, he's only a level 1, so he technically can't be moved down. He is at the bottom of the barrel. So he's just going to have to go back and be level 1. But people would have like moved up in ranks to take over his spot kind of thing. So he would have been pushed down in the tree of like people who are working in that career, of course. But yeah, so it's going to be a little bit of time to figure everything out, but I think I can get it. I think I just need some time to, you know, sit down and really think about it. I've been thinking a lot about different things for my channel, so I have a lot going on, but I really do think this is really cool. Like when he reads it, we can see what he's doing, and I will edit this every single day, of course, because it is important that I'll keep track of it. So like I know that the first time he got arrested for starting a riot, and he got 13-day sentence, and he's on day 1 of 13. But the next time he gets arrested, it will be like underneath it, and you know, we'll say what he got arrested for, how long he got, and then of course we'll add whatever day he's on. And then eventually, if he just keeps getting arrested and keeps getting arrested, it's gonna be like a big rap sheet, and then you know, it's just gonna end up being life after that. Yeah, I have a lot of surprises coming up, so I hope it's gonna be good. Lots of good stuff. But yeah, so I think the jail is good. I think I've got it all set up for like, you know, to be played. I'm not playing it right now unless somebody goes to jail that I actually have to play. And I don't think I have to play him anymore. Let me look at my spreadsheet. No, he went to jail right at the very end of their round, so I don't actually have to play Trent at all. So I'm not going to play the jail right now, and the Sims that are in here were not actually part of the world yet when I started. I moved them in from The Sims 2. I just like pulled them from the gallery and then, you know, edited them. So this is like Demi Love and Vamsy Raymond and Brian, and there's also Matthew and Dorian is the warden. So I put those guys in here so that they could run the jail technically. A lot of the jobs are going to have to be covered by these guys to start. And then when we get inmates, obviously we can add to what people do. So we'll pick what Trent does the next time we play the prison. But right now we're not playing the prison. I wish there was a way that I could keep him from showing up in the worlds. But obviously the Sims 4 runs different than other games, so I don't think there is, so I just have to kind of live with it. Let me go ahead and save this without showing too much because I don't want to show my saves. Sims 2 and 4 public yeah, this is it. Okay, let's save this. He will have a double walking around. Yeah. It'll be weird. Are you going to bed? Okay. All right, let's go to manage worlds real quick. Now that I've got that done. Okay, so far, I have played Don Lothario, the Burbs. Wait, what? Don Lothario, the Goths, the Calientes, the Brokes, the Dreamers, the Pleasants, the Burbs, the Oldies, Sid Roseland, the Travelers, that also includes this one, and the Kim family. So my next household would technically be the cat household. And what? Oh, they're in my households. I almost had a heart attack. I thought they were gone. Like all my people were gone. I have to find the cat household because I don't think she's placed, which is weird. Or maybe she is and I just don't know where she is. But I didn't see her. So we're looking for Tara Cat. If I can find her. Because she's my next household to play. Here she is. Oh, she's in Desiderata Valley. Okay, let's go there. We'll go find her. Desiderata. So it's weird to me that they're not in Pleasant View. I don't know why. There's a vet clinic here. Oh man, see, I wanted to have Sid Roseland do the vet clinic in Chestnut Ridge, and I kind of created his house. So like for it, did I show you guys his house that I created for him? This animal shelter. Did I show you guys it? You don't remember? Okay, well, I could show it to you real quick. Okay, but I really wanted you to be home. I don't remember showing it to you, so it's a big possibility I didn't show it to you. Before you go to bed, can you grab me a water? Thank you. Is that another game you want for Christmas? What'd you say?
You already knew that.
Oh, okay.
What game was that?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, you already knew that.
Alright, sorry.
I thought you forgot.
No, I was just asking. Okay, so he is not at home, it seems. I don't even know where he is. But I think he's in Brindleton Bay. Yeah. He's not even at his house. Lord have mercy, man. Go home. So this house took me... I'm trying to think. It took me a lot of time. It took me from like 9 o'clock at night until almost 2 in the morning one night to create just like the walls and the flooring and the roofing and all of that. And then it took me another like day and a half on and off, obviously, because I was watching my kids, but to decorate the inside of this house, and it's not even done. All right. So let's go ahead and show you him. So from being near a pet sprayed by a skunk. Seriously, for goodness sake. All right, let's have him change his clothes. First of all, I don't even know what, I think he's like in his outerwear or his hot attire. I mean, I made him look like a, you know, a southern guy. Okay, so this is Sid, if you would look up. Okay. This is what he looks like. I think he looks really good. He's got green eyes, like, you know, the shaggy hair, like he always does. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And he's got 7 animals because I did this before I added MC Command Center into the save file because I really was cautious about some MC Command Center. Only because I don't want it to take over. I want to be able to control all of my Sims the way I want to. And I feel like sometimes MC Command Center is very pushy and it just literally makes your world explode. So that's the thing. Anyways, so I moved in the critter families with them, and obviously Sarah was pregnant and she gave birth. And then he has his dog named, I think it said Porthos, but I might be wrong how I say that. I don't know. Anyways, this is the house that I created and built from scratch for him. This is his modern family house or farmhouse, and he's got like his little truck here, and he can get some vehicle registration for it because of a mod I have. Aw, thanks. It's a really big house, and I really took a lot of time and really thought it out, like how would it be best for him to run it. I might decide not to run the vet clinic from here, but for surezies, like I wanted it to be very beautiful, obviously from the outside. So if I show you the house, this is the bottom floor. So this here is supposed to be like his business. He's supposed to be able to sell all of these items, but the problem is the live-in store doesn't let me set any of these items for sale, which is really annoying because it's technically not something that we created. So I got a different mod, and I want to see if it'll allow me to like run the business from them. I don't know. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. This is like the little trailer that's supposed to be like his business that he runs his business from, and then he's selling like the pet beds and things. If this doesn't work out, what I'll do is I'll turn it into something else, and I will just have him buy a lot and or save this house technically to my gallery and then just plop it down somewhere else so he can sell the items that he wants. This is the bathroom. It is literally here with a bathtub because it's supposed to be for the animals, of course. This is like the veterinary clinic part of it. So it's got like, you know, all the things, the spaying and neutering, the exams, and there's also this like lab work thing. It also has a really big and beautiful fireplace. So, I mean, you know, who wouldn't want that? It's got a computer. It doesn't have a chair for the computer because I figured it would be more like whatever, but that's the pet grooming room. So yeah, so we've got all of these different things, and it's like its own little thing. I was gonna sell these horse things as well, but like I said, I can't set them for sale, so it is what it is. Then I have these modded versions of the cow and chicken farms that match, and they've got like flowers on them that you place on them, which I think is really cool. And we've got our horse, which is named Lady. And any name of an animal that has adopt after it means that they can be adopted, other than, I mean, Sarah and Danny, because technically I can't really put a last name for them because they were already born, like, or they were already like named when I got them. And then we have like some little sheep and, you know, chickens and all of that. So we'll be able to sell eggs and things for the farm and stuff like that. We also have the cow. The spotted cow is up for sale as well. And then this here is like the barn. So the barn is like where the dogs, and if we had any cats, which I noticed that at the end that we didn't have any cats, but if we had cats or dogs, they would go out here. And this is like their outside house where they like sleep, but it's also supposed to be like a garage that's converted. And then we've got like the training stuff for the animals. And we've got like the horse stuff over here. So, you know, we can harvest the hay and, you know, clean the bed for the horse. And then there's the hay and the water trough for them. And then we have like seats to watch, like if, you know, the horse is like training or whatever. And then we have like our backyard, and it has steps, and it goes up to this back patio. And this is like just a sitting area, really. Nothing else. There's nothing else there. This is the grill. This is like a fireplace, telescope here. Then this is the dining room and kitchen area. So I put the dining table at an angle, and yeah, it's got the this is where the sunroof is. So if we like, I don't even know how to show that sunroof thing, but the sunroof is for outside. So like when it's sunny out, we see, right, like we see the sun through this. I now realize that these lights don't work, so I'm gonna have to change that, and I will change that because they don't work, because technically they're floating in thin air. That's not normal. That's not normal. Then this is the kitchen, and I figured Sid is pretty sloppy in The Sims 2. Like, he is always leaving messes, so he would be the one to like leave all of his cabinets open. It would be irritating, but you know, it is what it is. He's got like a coffee bench over here and his microwave and some books. And this is his kitchen area, so it's just like a huge mess. He's got his phone and his keys and, you know, just random things around. And then through here is like a little garden area. So this is kind of annoying because it's like a fountain, but it's supposed to be a watering can, and it just sits there and sprays water the whole time. So it's really obnoxious. But this is what it looks like, and this also has a sunroof. So it's like a sunroom, but it's for gardens. And I thought we could grow like catnip and, you know, things for the dogs and animals in here. So I thought that was kind of nice. Then this is the entrance to the house. This is kind of what it looks like. So this is the front door right here, and the table with like this weird rug. It looks almost like crooked. And then that right there is the thermostat for the house. It's like a modded one. It looks really nice though, I think. And then this is the bookshelf, and there is, what are you doing? Oh, wow. There's shoes, and there's like dirty laundry here. I don't know why there'd be dirty laundry there, but whatever. This is like a little sitting area, maybe where he does like, you know, he meets like the families who are trying to adopt or whatever. And there's like a bar right there. Now thinking about it, that is probably the worst placement for a bar. Like, hey, want to adopt my animals? Let's have a drink. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I didn't think about that, but it's all right. A bed, that's also like a cat bed, and there's some flowers hanging on the wall. This is just a bathroom through here, but it is pretty extensive, and I do love that they added this now so you can have like the flooring on the ceiling kind of thing. So this is the sink, the bathtub, and the toilet, and laundry hampers, and just like little shelving units. This also looks out back, so you could kind of see out back, so it's kind of cool. And they do have curtains, so you could close them when you obviously, you know, go into the bathroom. And then over here is the actual living space. So this is like the living room. It's just got some plants and a TV. Kind of sits in front of that bar, but I think it's okay. The TV remote and a book and, you know, a table. He's got some blankets and pillows for like if they wanted to snuggle on the couch or whatever with his dog. Maybe it gets cold. I don't know. I don't know why he'd have really flowery blankets, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Everyone can have what they want. This is like his little office where he runs his business from, technically. He's got a painting easel in here. Maybe he wants to paint pictures of them. I don't know. And a bookshelf. I did add all this stuff onto it. So it's got like, you know, little towels. There's like little notepads and pens down there, some vases. I thought maybe this kind of looked like, you know, maybe one of the animals that he had as a kid or whatever, like the ashes of that animal kind of thing. So it kind of made sense to me. This is like a really precious watch, I would say, from probably maybe like his dad or whatever. Some vases, some more like little boxes that he keeps like knickknacks or maybe collars or whatever in. And then he's got some more stuff for the business up there. But that's that. It has a really nice mirror as well and a lamp. So that's really all there is to this. It looks really nice though, in my opinion. That goes upstairs. This is the stairs leading upstairs, and there's like a little coat rack over here. It says coat on the wall, and you know, some flowers and stuff, some dog treats and all of that. And that is everything down here. So going up a floor. So this is where it starts to get a little less decorated, because obviously I still need to decorate some more. He gets them drunk, gives them a pet, and the next day they wake up saying, "Where did I get this dog?" Is a method to his madness. So this is like a little sitting area on the landing. I thought it was kind of nice. And this is a Harry Potter chair, so I had to use it. This is like a really cool seat, couch layout, and then I put some like flowers here. I figured maybe he could read here or whatever, like relax here on the second floor. And then this is just like a little walkway with some books and stuff. He's got a little poof. These over here are like if he ever decided to have kids or roommates or whatever, there is some rooms here that they could live in. So they're very small, but they could potentially become more than a small little room. Like if you wanted to knock the wall out and make it one big room, you could. But this has got like flowers on the wall with birds, it looks like. And then this here is a third one. So there's 3 potential rooms for roommates or for children if he decides to have kids. This is a bathroom that we can convert into a bathroom, and this door right here also leads into another bathroom. And then this is the laundry space. So it's just like the washer and dryer. There's like cabinets for them, and then there's like the soap and iron, and you know, if he was doing laundry or whatever, that would be where it was. And then the only other thing that's here on this floor is through this room or this door, which is his bedroom, of course. So it looks like this, and I figured some of this would have come from like his mom or his grandma or whatever, like when he moved out, maybe his mom or his grandma gave him some things. So like that lamp, of course, would be something that they would have given to him because it looking pretty old. In that chair, he's got like flowers there, flowers up there, some curtains. He has like this really childish dinosaur because my kids were like, yeah, give him that, so we gave him that. I don't know why, but you know what, my kids made a decision about this house and I left it. He's got his alarm clock, and this is what his bed looks like. So he's got like the suitcase, little trunk thing at the end, the bed, and then these are of all the worlds. So that's like the vampire world. That one I would assume is like Windenburg, and that one is Strangerville, and then these are the matching lamps to that. So he's got the matching bedside lamp with the tables. He's got some tissues and some clothes, and then this is his bathroom. So he's got a shower and toilet, bathtub, and sink. He's got a nice rug and a picture and a mirror and some towels hanging on the wall, and that's really all there is here in his room. But I really think his room is nice, and I think it's fitting for him, of course. So going up to the next floor. Oops, wrong direction. This is the next floor. It has another fireplace here, and it's got like this corner. When you come up the stairs and you turn around, this is what you see, is this little plants area. That's gonna be like another like book nook or office-y kind of area, maybe for the kids or whatever. And then this here is a fourth bedroom. I guess I have a fourth bedroom, I forgot. And then through this door is supposed to be a bathroom, and this is all open to the outside. So if I show you the top of the house, like this is what we were just looking at right here. This is the top of the house, and it just looks in on all of this. So this is lit up in the daytime with a bunch of sun. The sun is just beaming through this, so it's really pretty in the daytime. He gets a lot of sunlight from these sunroofs, and they were something interesting that I've never done before, but I really think they're cool. They add like a nice little touch. And then I obviously created my own chimneys to simulate, you know, the chimney itself, instead of having to use the god-awful chimneys that come with the game, because they never match with the tiling. So it's all good. This is the front porch, which I didn't show you. He does have a little bike if he wants it, and he's got a couple of plants growing on his front deck and stuff. He's got a little seating area, and he does have another side back entrance, which is right here. It comes from in by the living room. So this is the living room right here, and this is like his side back entrance kind of thing. He doesn't really use it except for to maybe take out his trash. Thanks. I really appreciate you saying that. He's got some weeds. Oh, that's manure. He's got some manure on his front porch. And yeah, so it also comes through this little thing, which I'm going to name the ranch. I just got to think of something for the name, and I'm going to name it. So we will name the ranch eventually. Yeah, so I really tried to do this really well, and I did give him an extra doggy named Murphy. He was like a stray that walked up. I'll probably just keep adding all the strays that I see that like literally show up here, but he was walking by one day and I just grabbed him. And then we have Porthos, which is our puppy from The Sims 2, of course. And then there's Danny and Sarah, which are the horrible dogs, which are still horrible in this game. I'm gonna be honest with you, they are atrocious. Then Ko named the two dogs that were born Mystique and Mystic. So they are opposites. One is like looks like Sarah, and one looks like Danny, which is kind of funny, but they're really cute. And then we have our horse Lady, which we she was like a rescue horse, so she's got some issues, of course. And then there's the cow. We have a sheep and a goat, a miniature goat. So this is the sheep, I do believe. And I don't know where I'm not sure where the goat is. Oh, right there. Salmonberry, and this here is Jelly Bean. And then we have our chickens, of course. So we have all of those. Aw, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, but that is all I have to show. I mean, I did really spend a lot of time, and I tried to make it very modern, so it looks like, you know, today kind of, but also farmhousey enough where you could tell that he lives on a farm, and Ko agrees that it really does look like a farmhouse, just modernized, and I kind of like that. Like, I imagine he moved here and renovated the home with the money that the city gave him to do so. So I really think that's kind of cool. All right, now we can play the next household, which is Terra Cat. And she is in Desiderata Valley. It's so weird because I have them in my Pleasant View in The Sims 2. I don't know if I should move them down in my rotations for this or just keep them where they are. I was just going off of my rotation on The Sims 2 because I thought it was a little bit easier personally. But this is Terra Cat, and we all know Terra. Poor old Terra. So her thing is like that her family has always felt a special link with the feline species, and now she lives happily with the 2 cats left to her by her mother and one of her own. And how do her cats feel about the newest addition to the family, which is the baby one? So yeah, we are going to go ahead and give Terra Cat a makeover. Yes, my goat being named Salmonberry. Fantastic. I didn't really name them because I don't want to get attached. Because I want him to be able to, you know, give people the varieties of animals to adopt. So hopefully people will come knock on his door when he gets to know them, and that will take that as incentive as like they're coming to the business to adopt an animal. That'll be really fun. I'm excited to play him when he actually knows people. Right now he knows nobody, so it's not very fun. And as we all know, Tara has the freaking worst house in The Sims 2, which we renovated, and then she kaput. So we renovated that freaking house for nothing on Sims 2, and now it's just sitting empty and null and void. So that's fantastic. First of all, we need to pick up our cat because the cat cannot get up the steps, I don't believe. So we should... How do I pick this cat up? Pick up the cat and bring it inside. So the cat's names are Mickey and Samantha. And then this here is Fallon. Does she know anyone? Okay, so she has the lifetime wish of friend of the animals. She wants to be friends with 20 cats or dogs at the same time. Fantastic. She also is a cat lover. She's an Aries. She has the animal affection from choosing the animal aspiration. She is neutral about having children, but I think in The Sims 2, she's very adamant about it because I think she ends up being a family sim. She loves the outdoors, and she's an art lover, and she doesn't even have a job, I bet you. Nope, no job, and these are her skills. So she's got 2 in pet training, 4 in cooking, 1 in acting, 1 in flower arranging, 1 in writing, 1 in herbalism, 2 in fitness, 2 in fishing, 6 in painting, 2 in logic, and 1 in charisma. She is Starvisi mode, and she needs to pick up the kitten so that she can bring it inside, because I don't think the kittens can walk up and down the stairs in The Sims 4 as babies. So yeah, and also look at her, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, so I also downloaded a new mod and I want to try it out. So it's this new mod called Milestones, and it adds new milestones. So it says that she's acquired a new memory, and I really think that's cool. But I don't know how to look at it. I think it's under this. Is it? Maybe not. How do I see what the new... She's ovulating today. Okay. It just says new milestone. But how do I see the new milestone is the next question. So it's supposed to have like a bunch of different things. Like if you say like she kissed Sid Roseland, for example, like she can think about that later on and she can get like a feeling. And also I downloaded a mod that they have like a first impression when they meet somebody. So I thought that might help us to kind of pair people together, because The Sims 4 is kind of harder for that because rotational play isn't the easiest in this game. Oh, open panel memory. So she has adopted a pet, happened question times. Oh, so she got a driver's license and she got a memory about it. How cool is that? So because she just got her driver's license, she's really proud of herself and she's got a memory for it. So that's really cool. And you can see everything in chronological order in that interaction thing. So that's really cool. I think that's really cool. Okay, so back to this. Let me open my Sims 2 tracking sheet for Terra Cat, because I need to, well, for everybody, but specifically so I can see her. I'm basing them off of The Sims 2, right? So I'm going to try and keep them as close to The Sims 2 versions of themselves. If they get a zodiac sign that isn't the same, I'm not going to have a heart attack about it. But I am going to try and pick the same aspirations. So she was family popularity. So that's what I'm going to get for her in her thingy. So let's get family popularity, because it'll change her wishes too. So family, and then let's do popularity. Pop. And then did I know her zodiac or her thingy? Oh yeah, she likes arts and crafts. Okay. So arts and crafts is her thing, her hobby. So we're going to keep that too, because I'm trying to keep them as close to The Sims 2 as possible. If I don't know their hobbies in The Sims 2, then I'm okay with changing it or letting it be changed. I thought that was a cat on the counter. Also, if I also don't know their hobbies or whatever, I'll change it, but I will also let their zodiac signs change if I didn't know it in The Sims 2. So that's just fine. All right, let's have some dinner. Let's have a corn dog. Okay. All these people going into labor. So, the Kim household, I did pause Cynthia's pregnancy, so she won't actually continue with her pregnancy. So we'll stop getting all these pop-ups eventually once I play all of these Sims and have them have babies. I can just pause the pregnancies with MC Command Center, so they won't actually progress in their pregnancy when we're not playing them and be ready to give birth every single time we join the household. So that's kind of cool. All right, the playful lesson was that cat is playful. What is this cat doing? We're having a corn dog for dinner. Oh, eat your corn dog. All right, we really need to clean that. That's not looking so good. But we're playing her for 3 days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wait, we're playing them for 2 days rotations, I think. I can't even remember. All right, go ahead and clean that up. And you can go to the bathroom. Cat, stop it. What is that cat doing? Why is he just... What is wrong with this cat? I think my cat is possessed. What is wrong with him? Cat? Cat? Oh my god. I can't. I literally can't. We need a trash can to clean this out. Oh my gosh, the cat just running around, that is too good. I can't get over it. Alright, let's find a trash can. Whew, that is too good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe one of these would be okay. We could probably put it out here in the hallway so we could use it for the kitchen as well. And maybe just back it up a bit. It's pretty far away from the wall. Okay, can you clean the litter box, please? Hello? Are you thinking about it or... Alright, and then I'm going to have her go ahead and go to bed. Now it's running the opposite direction. I think my cat is broke. I think I need to return. Oh, look. Look at the little kitty cat. Oh, the kitty. Oh. The cat was moving so fast, his head was like shaking back and forth. Oh, Samantha finally figured it out. Oh, no. Aw, he's sleeping on the floor. Okay, so she had a dream about woohooing in a dumpster. Tara had a dream about woohooing in a dumpster. Funny thing is, she liked it. It was kind of gross, though. Alrighty. She wants to paint on an easel. Doesn't she have an easel? She literally lives, by the way, right here on the water. So, yeah, she's got like a free chess table out back of her house. There's normally community lots here, but she lives here in this save, and I'm feeling it. I kind of wish she didn't have the chess table here because it's literally right there. Like, we don't even need it, you know what I'm saying? But she does want to paint on an easel, but we don't have an easel. So let's see if there's one in the world that she could paint on. Maybe there might be one down here on the docks somewheres. Sometimes they kind of put those like easels around that you can just go to and paint on them without having to travel like a loading screen. And I was hoping there was one here, but I don't see one. Unless it's here in this little park. No, I still don't see one. There is also like a little, I don't know if you know about this, but there's like a little arch here so you can get proposal photos. Where is all the easels in this world? Is there none? Okay. Fine. I thought in her house she always had an easel, but she likes it dirty. Oh, you were gonna say take a picture where the cat moved. Yeah. Okay, so she also wants to enthuse about the outdoors, which means she wants to talk to someone. So she only knows her cats. So maybe we go someplace where there is an easel she could use. Does she need to use anything here? No, she's good. Let's take her out and have her go use an easel out in town. So maybe she can meet somebody and strike up a conversation. So there is my muse, music and dance. There's also a bar behind her and a pet park. But is there an easel there? That's the thing. I don't know if there is. I'll be honest with you, we're probably gonna have to look around a little bit. I'm not so sure. I found out I know nothing about The Sims 4 anymore, so please let me know where things are. Well, this save is all modded, so everything is different, so I have no idea where anything is, so we'll find it together in this save. Training grounds. Okay. These are all houses up here. These are all of our Sims up here. We'll be playing all of those eventually. Let's go to the Planetary Pet Park and just see what we can find. Okay, we'll take our cats with us because we're going to a pet park. I know nothing about The Sims 4. Oh my gosh. So how is playing The Sims 4 going? Is it actually going well, or like, are you overwhelmed? Not so well. Oh no. Oh no. I was hoping you were gonna say it's actually okay. I'm learning really good. Okay, so there's like a bunch of pet stuff here. But no painting easel, it looks like. Ugh. Ugh. The only thing that are going to be the same are like if there was a painting easel like in the world here, I would see it, but I don't see it. Okay. So this isn't going to work then. And nobody is here. Nobody is here. Not one person. I mean, it is 6:30 in the morning. Okay, I do get it, but I just thought I would try. But now I'm thinking we should have went somewhere else. Overwhelmed, and I believe I started my legacy wrong. I really wanted to get right into family play, so I think I should have bent the rules and started with a couple. Oh, man. How did you start with them wrong? I believe you me, I hear you about wanting to get right into the play. Sometimes I'm the same way and I jump into things a little bit fast and then I regret it. And one of them is, I don't regret it, but like I'm like, man, I should have waited. I could have made this so much better sometimes, especially for like my YouTube channel, like my royal family save. I really wanted to have, I've always really wanted to have a royal save, and I did spend a lot of time creating those sims and everything, but I wish I had waited just a little bit longer because I've been working so hard. Like I tell you, I have spent probably the last 2 or 3 nights, like from 9 until like almost 1:30 in the morning, working on creating a palace for my royals to live in, and it is ecstatic. I'm in love with it. But the fact is that I rushed into it and because I wanted to play my save, and now I'm kind of stuck with that palace for right now until I complete this one. And I just think it would have been better to start with this one right from the get-go, but it's all good. That's one thing that I've really been working on. But there is a lot of changes that I've decided to make to that save as well, or like that let's play. And yeah, I'm scared and I'm excited all at the same time. You started with a single sim? I did 2 in my legacy. Mine was a guy though, and we married a redheaded woman. I'm not happy trying to find her husband. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's no easel here either. I'm disappointed, but you know what? We're just gonna stay here for a little bit. Let's let her like use the bathroom and such. Which one is the women's? This one. Use. Go use the bathroom. Maybe some people will spawn in. I don't know. Did our cats come with us again? I didn't even tell them to come with us this time. Yes, I know.
On Chibi.
I was hoping somebody was going to show up here, you know, but I don't really see anyone showing up. It's so early in the morning. It's not even 7 and she's wide awake, like trying to have her day. It's just not going well. We can't seem to find any place to paint, and I don't know of any place. I'm really hoping I can find one though. Nobody showed up here the whole time we've been here, so that's unfortunate. Okay, we're not going to a bar. I don't think a music place is where we need to go. So that means we need to travel outside of this lot. Because the only other place here is a training grounds. Oh, there's an art studio. That's totally where it is. Let's go there. I don't want to take my cats. Leave them where they are. It sounds horrible. Leave them in the rain. So some big news coming to my channel is I'm going to try. This is the first time I'm ever going to say this. I've been really thinking about it, really trying to figure it out, like really want to sit down and do it. So I want my royal save to be very story-based, drama-filled, and I also want to take your idea of creating a save file where you guys can have a say in things. So I want to make my royal save just that. I also want to do it in this save, but that's a little bit harder because this is very much so like we're basing it kind of on The Sims 2, and we're playing like Wand Space, where that I'm not going to play Wand Space, but I want to play like a royal save where it's story driven, and my Sims kind of like are forced into things that they might not want to be forced into. So I really want to do that. I really want to make it story based, but I also want to try and um make machinimas for it. Not every time, because I think that would be overwhelming, but I want to try and make machinimas, which are like those movies that you kind of see where it like is like a scene in the game that like happens. It's like really dramatic or whatever. I want to try and make those, and I've never done that, and I'm really, really, really nervous to try. But I have to make that palace first and kind of like get through that starting point. I'm still going to do the last kingdom. I'm still going to go in and introduce everyone to you because that's like my introductions to them, and then that's like when the stories will start. And I also want to write up like seasons worth of like things that I want to happen, and then kind of piece it into what episode it's going to happen in, and then try and recreate that for you guys and like live in the moment kind of thing. It's going to be a lot of work, and I've been putting a lot of work into it. It's going to be completely different from any of the other LPs that I've ever created, because it's going to be just like hit the bullet points and that's it. Like, it's not going to show all the mundane things in between, and I've never done that in any of my LPs before. She just wants to paint. Okay. So it's going to be very, very different than any of my other LPs, just because it won't be showing like the mundane things of like, you know, them just like having a meal and going to the bathroom. I mean, it will, because what I'm thinking is I'm going to stream it, right? And I'm going to hit the bullet points on a stream. So you guys here on stream would see me like play the mundane stuff. But when it goes onto YouTube, it's going to be much more cut down, and you're just going to see the bullet points mainly. Unless there's something like leading up to a bullet point that I have to kind of show. And it's going to be very story driven and completely like CC all the way around, pretty much. Why can't I do this? Why can't we do this? She had to put her umbrella away to paint. Who knew? Alright, well, she wants to meet a cat. So I have one more kingdom that I need to show you guys in that save. And hopefully, well, I've tried recording it yesterday, but it didn't go well. I was having a really bad day yesterday, so that's why there was no video. But I tried recording it yesterday, but I am going to be getting it out hopefully here soon. So I'm thinking the next 2 episodes will be me introducing you to the last family. And they have some drama already in that home. Because my other 2 households are a little bit different. Like the first household, the first kingdom of Willow Creek is very new. And so they don't really... they don't really have any like story because they're so new, but because they're so new, it gives me something to kind of build from. So they're like a clean slate, and I can kind of take it however I want. And then the last household we met was Oasis Springs, and that was the L household. And they're the family that the dad doesn't believe that a woman should run the kingdom. And there's more to that story than I've told, only because it's part of the storyline. that will be something that will be like unfolding in season 1 of that series. And if the seasons do really well, then I would obviously have like another season after season 1, of course. But it's something that we could potentially play forever, pretty much, because The Sims 4 is never ending at this rate. And then the last household is the most drama filled household out there, and there is a lot of like already started like Days of Our Lives drama going on. So and I've never showed them yet because I haven't even introduced you guys to them. So I'm gonna be introducing them, and then after I introduce them is gonna be like the start of where things kind of like get shaken up for that save, because it's going to be a completely different kind of play, and it won't come out very frequently because I will have to stream everything first and then take the streams and create the video. So I hope people like it because it's going to take a lot of work, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm trying to figure out where I want to take her to meet some people. Maybe we can go here to the pool. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. If you like drama, you're going to love that series. So there's going to be a lot of it. The next couple episodes will have some drama in them, of course. And I don't know. I've got a lot of things planned. I really want to try and expand how much I do on my LPs other than just like Let's Play kind of versions. Okay, well, here's Consort Cap. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to him. Let's give him a friendly introduction. And this save that I'm playing right now doesn't, all of my CC is loaded in here for my royal save. And it's like 10, almost 11 gigabytes worth of CC and like mods that are unreal. So it's going to be so much drama. And I do have the extreme violence mod, which is scary for me in a sense, but hopefully we can make it work. Oh my gosh, is she flirting with him? Oh, he's insulting her. Okay, that's fantastic. Cat! Can this cat go away? Seriously, I'm about to send it home. Enthused about the outdoors. Interests? Hobbies? I feel like it's small talk. What the heck? Oh my gosh, can this cat go away? Apologize. Where is enthused about the outdoors? I don't even see it. I really don't see it. What? I don't see it at all. Is she? She does love the outdoors. Okay, seriously, this cat is so annoying. Okay, you're here for the drama? Well, settle in then. If I like drama, I still watch the soaps. You're so funny. I'm looking for pets. I'm gonna put like a little litter box in here because the cat is freaking out in my ears and I can't handle it. Here. There you go. I had to alter the lot just so I could put a cat box down for these cats because they're freaking ridiculous. Okay. Olive is here, and Herb and Consort. I was trying to do all these things, but I can't do them. I don't understand why. Friendly. Who's this? Lewis. Well, we can greet all of these people. Friendly. We also want to discuss color theory. Let's do that. And I also want to have her, like...
Oh, Zagu Warba.
Where is enthused about the outdoors? I don't see it. She's getting hungry. Aw, you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. That's sweet. Everybody is mean. Since to meet a cat and enthuse about the outdoors. Click on a sim and select enthuse about the outdoors. Sims who love the outdoors can perform this social, but I can't. It's like she doesn't like the outdoors. Oh boy, why are you grumpy? The heck? I don't understand. Stories? No. Where is it? I don't understand. I can't figure it out. So what are her first impressions of people? Who is this? Oh, Miss Crumplebottom. Oh, it's in her actions, right? Okay, so let's see. Closer from happy memories. Good compatibility. So how do we know what the first impressions are with people, I guess? That's what I'm asking. I still can't enthuse about anything other than painting. Am I looking under the wrong categories? I have no idea. Okay, I don't see it. Alright, let's have something to eat. Oh boy, she's like chewing everybody out. Have lunch. Have a steak tartare. And now she's aggravated and not happy. Of course. Our cat's like ruined that cat box. Steak tartare, huh? Wait, is this part of this? Oh no, it's not. Okay, this is like the thing next door. It's got like the little ship for the kids. She is so unhappy. Cooking is unpalatable. So she just likes cooking. That's fine, I guess. If you don't like cooking, you don't like cooking. Okay? But it's arts. Isn't that classified like an art? Isn't food service like an art? I don't know. I at least thought it was. Okay. But it doesn't seem like it because she's very hangry about it. Yes, we know people are ready for labor, but we are not playing them right now. Don't anyone steal my food. That looks horrible, but okay. The heck are those supposed to be bread? Like, what are those breads called? Baguettes? Is it like supposed to be like that? Weak compatibility to a Pisces, and I hate cooking. Herb Oldie is seriously here, probably just trying to sleep with Tara. Like, seriously. I don't know, enthused about painting with him. She does not really need social, she just needs to eat. But I was trying to get her to be able to enthuse about the outdoors, but I don't see it. And I thought it would be under hobbies, but I don't see it there. I kind of wondered, does she not know them enough? Interests? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oh my gosh, so many people in the pool having a bad time. Sims who are exposed to things they dislike for extended periods of time will slowly be driven mad. Try surrounding them with things they prefer instead. There's Bottom. I was really hoping we could, you know, meet some people that maybe she could potentially, you know, date or marry eventually. But all that seems to be here are old men and women and children and pets that are ours. So we're not having the best of luck. Like, the wise old man, I don't even really want people to know him, but I can't stop it because it's just like, you know, those people are in the world too. So I can't really stop people from knowing the wise old man. It's just not a possibility for me. But we can stop her from having these stupid conversations. So let's let her come in here and use the bathroom. And maybe we'll have some better luck out here on the streets. So Mortimer Goth and some rando Hernandez person. Welcome back. So that's not going well either. Though, you know what? Here's the thing. He's a nature sim, so he might love the outdoors. So maybe we should introduce ourselves to him because we might be able to enthuse about the outdoors with him. Chatting with Patrizo is not going well, so let's stop and move on. Like, literally, what is up with all of the old men and women? If I wanted old men and women, I'd know where to find them. At the pool. Oh, wow. Well, Edward Contrari's here, but he's married, so... Again, not even sure that, you know, we would be able to do anything. And she instantly goes to insult him. That is so... Why? Why can't we enthuse about the outdoors with anybody? Where did this interaction go? I think they just removed it from the game and didn't tell anyone at this rate. Yeah, there is no enthuse about the outdoors here. Discuss your interests, maybe, and then we can do it? I don't know. It's confusing me. She also wants to meet a cat, but I don't know anyone that has a cat. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. I wish I did, but I don't know anyone that has a cat. And I don't keep that written down on my thing because it's not a necessity. Okay. Well, this did not go as planned. Bella Goth is walking down the street. Maybe Bella is someone we can enthuse about the outdoors with. Because I'm thinking that this is literally not even able to be said anymore. Mortimer and Bella are now going to be talking to me at the same time. That is freaky deaky because I don't even think he knows that she exists anymore. Okay, that didn't work, and that didn't work. I have no idea. I don't really understand how to talk to someone enthused about the outdoors. She definitely has love the outdoors trait, but we cannot talk about the outdoors. And maybe it's because we don't really know anybody here. Like, we don't really know any of these people. We're just kind of like, oh, wow. Bella just literally read my mind as an alien. So this Bella Goth is the alien version, I'm assuming. That's interesting. So now we know. This is the alien version of Bella. So I'm guessing this one is from Strange Town in the Sims, like it's supposed to be from Sims 2 version of Strangetown. Yeah, she's literally made no friends. Look at her status bar on all these people. They are literally barely even her friends. Holy moly, making friends is going to be hard. Why is this so hard? She's been talking to all these people all day. Even Herb, like, she doesn't even have... Are they even working? Oh, boy. Okay, let's get her in here to go to the potty, because she really has to go. So let's let her do that. And that, even though she has the popularity aspiration as secondary. Why is she getting hearts over her head? Like she's flirting with someone. Is she flirting with someone? I'm confused. I also think must have been swamp gas refracting off of a water balloon, or a weather balloon, I mean. Who? Oh, Isabella's gonna come talk to us. We don't know Isabella yet, so we'll meet her. And getting over those nightmare jitters from telling my nightmare to someone. I feel so much better now that I shared my nightmare with someone and received understanding and support. I know that talking about it has helped my process my emotions and bring some perspective to the situation. Whoa, that's so cool. Like, she literally talked about her nightmare with somebody and it made her feel better. They're wearing the same bathing suit. This is why CC is needed. So when we change over everyone, I try not to give them the same colors and the same bathing suits. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting stuff. And we still can't enthuse about cats, I'm assuming. Or outdoor, I mean. Oh my goodness. Ask about hobbies and skills. Oh my gosh. And she has the same hairstyle as we do. Okay. Oh, she likes fitness. Okay. Friendly. Ask.
Sombra, Bunkaru, Kanoimi Senefesh.
Brow Dashin Yashona. Neep?
Eat snacks. Yeah, I guess we could.
Sula. Bon and Gravi. Oh, yeah.
Like, they're barely... Are they even building a friendship? I don't even see a bar going up. Is something wrong with my game? Oh my. Okay. She wants to have some snacks. Can we get a snack from here? Ooh. Like, have a quick meals right here. Let's get some chips. Does the popularity aspiration make their social go up faster? By any chance? The witch doctor is talking to Bottom Summer Dream. Alrighty. She literally brought the chips back to the conversation. She's like, I'm still in it. I'm still in here with the lady with the same matching bathing suit and the same matching hair.
Oh,
Yes.
think well.
That's too much.
Ooh, keep that.
It's even a boring conversation, but she brought her chips back to it. I don't understand.
Oh, Shasprispa Flosh, Crimbo, Jalorba Rinka, Plonide, Tibanahu Smace.
Ask what happened.
Uh-huh. Skiba Vimpa, Vimskleb.
Okay. She's like, what did I miss out on? I must have missed something. She still cannot enthuse about the about the outdoors. Oh my goodness. Could I get that out? Girl. Okay.
Dag.
Who is this? Beatrice is here. Okay. Did you friendly introduce yourself to her?
Shuksona.
She's like, sure. I guess. She's getting tired. She's been out all day.
Oh.
Though her needs are great. Oh, and this is Desdemona.
Oh.
Still give her We're having literally this conversation in the bathroom. Okay? Just saying.
Dag dag. Pinay. Kinkubu Koiba?
I don't understand why we can't enthuse about the outdoors.
Start a bula. Lucia. Astolo.
Kimba Darfy.
I would assume it would be under this.
Fuzzy.
Is there a computer here? You know what? I actually tweaked how quickly people can make friends, and I forgot about it. Oh, and I turned it down so they don't make friends so quickly for my royal save. But, because they were making friends like left and right, but I think it's turned down way too much. And she doesn't have a computer at home, I know that. So where is there a computer? Yeah, I've got to go turn that up because she's literally making no friends. Like, how slow must this be? I must not have understood it. Let me see if I can find a computer. We can leave here. There's nothing really going on here. Is that a mod with friendships? Yeah, it's MC Command Center. I turned it down with. I tweaked it, how quickly they can make friends. Because literally, my friends, my Sims were like meeting people and they were almost instantaneously friends with them. And I was like, that's not right. That can't be right. Oh, I know the Pleasants have one, so I could force them to meet. I don't know if there's gonna be one here. There's not gonna be a computer here. I feel like the retail places aren't gonna have any. I would actually want that the other way, make friends faster. Well, they were making friends so fast. Like, they literally were like meeting somebody and instantly friends. And I didn't really like that. I'm going to try and go next door and see if I can find it. So I turned it down, especially for my royals, because it's more story driven. So I don't want people to be friends instantly, you know what I mean? Or falling in love instantly. So I turned it down, but I didn't realize it was down this far. So I'll have to turn it up a little bit if I can find a computer. If not, I'll have to buy one, which is silly. But like, she met all these people and she made no friends, like nothing. Not even like a little bar. I want to see a little bit of progress. I don't want to have to sit here and like dwell on it, you know? There is no computer here, is there? You know what? Let's do this. Let's just put a computer in for just a split second. It's not editable from the world. Okay. I was going to put it in so I could just, you know, whatever. Oh my gosh, Bigfoot is here. Bigfoot works here. Anna Post and Matilda also work here. I don't know who those are. But hello, Bigfoot. We've got to meet Bigfoot. I mean, come on. No, we probably shouldn't, because is that cheaty? Because we're not in that world. What do we think? Should I meet Bigfoot or not? I mean, it's The Sims 4, not The Sims 2, but I try not to meet those kinds of people if I don't have to. Obviously, I think she met the witch doctor, did she not? Yeah, she met the wise old man, I mean. And we didn't go to that world, so I guess we can meet him. It doesn't hurt to just introduce ourselves.
Yep.
These cats are really annoying me. I'm not gonna lie to you, though. They're, like, really annoying.
So.
Oh my gosh. When Tara met Bigfoot, a wave of longing washed over her. It's somehow as if Bigfoot could see into the very depths of her soul. And although they've just barely met, it's clear that fate has bound them together. She, Lilias and Mulis, has found the one. Tara can't believe it. It didn't even seem possible, but she has found the one. She's in love with Bigfoot. Oh my gosh, she actually has a romance with him instantaneously. Well, if it was supposed to be met, I guess here we are. Can we enthuse about the outdoors with him? See, I can't do this with anybody. I'm about to get rid of that stupid thing because I don't want to have a wish that I can't even complete. Why can't we talk about it? Too bad there's no karaoke machine around. I would love to see Bigfoot singing karaoke. Well, now we can invite him out. So, compliments Bemoyne cooking. Are you joking? Are you seriously joking? Anyways, they've got a romance bar with each other. How funny is that? Like, there's obviously a man underneath that costume, right? Because, like, Bigfoot is just a costume, right? I'm concerned now. Or is this really how Bigfoot looks? Wait. Is this really how Megahood looks? Whoo, okay. Alright, let's go someplace that has a computer, though. We're not going to stand here and talk to him. I can't believe she fell for him. Look at his big feet. They're purple. His feet are literally purple. That is so weird. These guys don't have computers. I don't think the Brokes have a computer. The Dreamers do. I really don't want to force her to meet somebody, though, that she hasn't met in the world naturally. Who's next for her, Grim? Probably. So maybe if we could just go to a lot and I could add a thing. I'm trying to think of a lot that would have a computer, though. A gym. I can't do it on retail stores, I guess. So I'm not going to do it there. What about... Oh, fast internet. Hello, let's go here. They must have a computer there. Bigfoot. I don't know who's next to her. Father Winter. That's probably another one. I'm assuming. I should probably save. I haven't saved in a while. I don't even remember how much I put the negative thing to. But let's see. It's got fast internet, so there's got to be computers in here. So let's go in here. And let's see. You should play this save. You would like this save. Especially because you like Sims 2. So this could be a nice way for you to learn things too. Let's see. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to do MC Command Center real quick. And it's under... population? No, it's under relationship settings. So it's like the friendship difficulty adjustment. I only have it at -15. And it says, and I thought I read this right, every negative point is 10%. Oh, so -10 is 100% slower. Holy moly. Okay, let me do this at like 10. No, let's try like 7, -7, because they were making them really fast. And so I like, hold on a second. Yeah, so I'll try like 7 because I want it like a little slower, but not too slow. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there we go. We'll do that. And now hopefully we will be able to make some actual friends. Yeah. And she still wants to meet a cat and she still wants to enthuse about the outdoors. I can't seem to do that one though. And she wants to discuss color theory. So if somebody shows up here, we could surely introduce ourselves. And wow, this world is so different, but I know exactly where I am. Like, I know where I am in the world, but it's so weird because it just looks so different. This is such a bland place. Just saying. Is this popcorn? Oh my gosh, there's popcorn and coffee. Coolio. She's just thinking about him. Oh, she's like, oh, like giggity because she met him. Oh, that was sweet.
Oh, squiff.
Okay. Is seriously nobody gonna come here? Oh, here we go. David Otimus. All right, David. Friendly introduction. And let's see if we make like a little bit of a bar with him at least. Because this is kind of like a good test. I know it sucks for Tarek because she didn't really make friends with anybody that she talked to, but it was going bad. Oh, I see it. I see the green already. I already see it. It's right there. Okay, so now she wants to discuss color theory. So if we click on him and do friendly interests, discuss color theory. He just like wants to leave. Yeah, I can see it. It's very slight, but I can see it. I couldn't even see the bars on anybody else before. So I can already see it's growing. It's literally like right there. It's very, very small. But it's okay because I want it to be a little bit slower. Because I feel like they make friends so fast in this game. And especially if you say like the right things, they literally will just be your friend all the time. And it's really annoying. So, wait. Okay, this must be the other Bella. I don't know. I'm getting confused. It's getting confusing having two. I'm gonna be honest with you. They should have named one like Lost Bella and Found Bella. You know, like, that way I could have kept track. One's lost and one's found. Yeah, I can definitely see his friendship going up, but it's very slow.
Want a fish?
It's perfect because I can see the difference between these two. Well, now it's kind of the same because she got a negative with him because she doesn't know how to talk to people because she's weird. Okay, so now does it show that we know 2 Bella Goths? No, it only shows that we know 1. What the heck? I'm so confused. Did we not meet the other Bella? Hold on, didn't we meet her? I still can't enthuse all the outdoors with anybody. Yeah, she did like the alien thingy on her, and I thought that meant she knew her. But I guess not. I don't know. Yeah, she read her mind. But this kind of looks like the same one. I am getting real confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Well, there isn't really much going on here. It's 7 o'clock at night. The pets look like they're dying. Oh, Father Winter. Nope. Yeah, Santa Claus. He's the mail carrier. Oh, fantastic. Oh my goodness. I think our cats pooped on the sidewalk.
Ringo Spa. What, Diva?
Well, let's be a good pet owner and clean up our poop pile, because we don't really want someone stepping in it and slipping in it, so... And it's right on the sidewalk. Like, seriously? You couldn't have done it, like, here, you know? That's pretty gross. Alright, let's go ahead and, Can we even throw this in the garbage? Is there garbage here? Oh, boy. Instead of delivery of toys, he delivers the mail. Yeah. I wish I could know what's wrong with my cats, but I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. Give a treat.
Dolphus polecat.
We don't have much money, but here's a treat for you.
Yeah, dumpsa. Sloofa sarzo.
Oh, well, that helped that cat. So maybe they're all hungry. Okay, we can give them all a treat. Give a treat and give a treat. That treat is going to be like so much bigger than that cat. Yeah, we did. She was just at the pool. She was definitely at thy pool. She was sitting next to us and she was really grumpy. Can we get rid of this? Okay, throw it away. It'd be different if we were doing gardening or something, but we're not doing gardening. Okay, coolio. That cat is still not happy, though. Alright, I think I am going to go ahead and save this right here at the top. Yep. We haven't saved since the prison. Oh my gosh, I've done so much since then. Probably when I went to get some iced tea. Possibly. Yeah, I think it was actually. We were sitting at the pool when you went. Yep. Man, I just streamed for over 2 hours just like a minute ago. That's insane. Okay, let's go ahead and go home. Because it's like 7 o'clock at night and she literally has done nothing all day besides try and meet people. And it didn't go very well. Let's just take our cats with us. So, yeah, see, there she is. And we have a red relationship with her. We have a slight green with Mortimer, slight red with Polynesian Technician 9. We don't know the wise old man. Red with Consort. I think it's slightly green with Olive. Slightly green. You can definitely see these guys better. So it is slow, but I don't know if you can see that. It's very hard to see. It's very small. So it's like a very small smidge, but these guys are even worse. And then we've got our romance started with him and then our cats, obviously. So I can see it better now. So I'm going to keep it at 7 and see how I like it. I just really want it for the royals more so. Like I said, I think some things, like that would be a hard one, I think, to tweak because, yeah, I just think MC Command Center would be harder to tweak for both saves since they use some of the same mods. But like some of the mods that are in here, I don't want them in here for this. So I'm going to make like a royalty or like a royal CC kind of thing and put all of the CC and mods in that I want to be just for that, and then I won't put that in when I play this because I don't want people to get the king and queen trait. Okay, that's definitely something I don't want to happen. All right, I hope all the cats go and take care of themselves. Oh wait. We gotta pick up the baby cat because he can't get in by himself, so we do have to bring him in. All of the cats are like, thank God we're home. Oh, they all had to go to the potty. Whoops. Whoopsie. Sleep. I'm gonna let her sleep because she's pretty tired. She's gonna be up so early again, though. It's gonna be ridiculous. I really don't understand why I can't enthuse about the outdoors with anyone. Because she physically loves the outdoors, but I physically can't do anything about it. Alright, so this will be my last day with Tara Cat. She's gonna soon have her period. Well, we need to buy her some stuff then. Go to sleep. Why are you up? Vanished dream. From forgetting a dream, Tara had an incredible experience. But upon waking up, she couldn't recall any details of the dream. It was as if the dream... Oh man, it went away. Alright, now she wants to talk about art. That is a mod, and that is from Wonderful Whims. From dreaming about having a baby. Tara had a beautiful dream. She dreamed of having a lovely child. Should she make this dream come true? But she's only neutral. I was gonna say, if they get that dream and then they have like the wish to have a baby, we should have them have a baby in this game. Because that would be really cute. Okay, so she's good there. Let's go ahead and have her use the bathroom. Like if they have that dream, then we should just have them try for baby. Until they have the baby, of course. Yeah, that's Wonderful Whims. That gives you the menstrual cycle. And Wonderful Whims also is really cool because it alters your fertility based on, you can have it alter your fertility based off of like what part of your menstrual cycle you're at. And you can make them more fertile originally or like less fertile originally. So you can make it so your Sims don't always get pregnant. But yeah. I really like Wonderful Whims. Like I couldn't play without it, honestly. It's a really good one. And it gives you like Risky Woohoo as well. If you don't play with MC Command Center, of course. But they do coincide. Like you can play with both of them at the same time. Have some breakfast. Let's have some fruit salad. She wants to join the conservationist career. Okay. That is your first inkling that you want a job. And we're going to go for it. Okay, and because I have this preteen mod, this stupid lotion issue, can I actually... Okay, what did you want? The conservationist. No, we're not joining another career. You just joined one. One career. You get your first choice. What was that? Research conservation. Should Tara Cat get a jump start and accept the assignment? Okay. What was that we just got? New milestone. Interesting. I was going to see if I could turn off having to always enable aging. Current settings. The dry skin chance of 35 is like too high. I think I'll have to change that because they get it every time they get out of the shower. Almost a 50% chance. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's get her to eat. I do want to give her a makeover, but my makeovers take forever. But I don't think this is as pretty as Tara Cat in The Sims 2. I'm sorry to say. Like, look at that. She took one bite and look at her food. That went up way too fast. I don't know if that's a mod or what, but that is ridiculous how quickly that goes up. She literally took 2 bites and her whole bar is full. And her bowl is gone. Like, is that what they've done to The Sims 4? Am I just, like, crazy? Because I feel like my Decades Sims don't eat that quickly. They're also eating custom foods. So I'm curious if it's, like, a Sims thing or what. But Okay, let's add some lotion. They adjusted it, so it's that quick. That is ridiculous. That is literally ridiculous. I don't even think that's even fun. You don't even get to see them eat their food. Actions. Okay, let's see. Oops. No, I wanted to see openness. Oh, she got a milestone for getting a job. Cool. Does she not get these milestones anymore? Oh, yeah, she does. Got a job is there. Okay. That's cool. First promotion. Tara took the first step on the up the career ladder. How? How did she? Level 1, bro. I don't think you understand what a promotion is. Getting a job isn't a promotion. That's really fast. I wish I could tweak that. How fast they eat. Talk about art. Okay, you know what we could do? Let's call over Bigfoot. Invite him to hang out at the current lot.
Kiniku Swarspa, Risalek, Nubim Shorg, Vemboy Barovi, Gunganak.
He's gonna be right over. We're gonna talk to him about arts and color theory. Alright, invite him inside. Could you imagine if she had a baby with Bigfoot? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine her kids with those feet? Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. This has got to be a costume, right? Like, if I took him into cast, would I see what he actually looks like? Oh, it's terrifying. Okay, discuss color theory for 1. Interests. Discuss color theory. And talk about art. Hobbies. Talk about art. I don't think this is something you should do. Come on. Why not? She just keeps wishing to get new jobs. That's not happening. Look, she wants to meet someone new. See, you persuaded her. You're like, I don't think so. And she was like, okay, never mind. Moving on. Moving on. I mean, it's like Beauty and the Beast is aspect of this, but not for kids. Oh, come on. Where's your romance spirit? I'm curious though what's under there. His name is literally Bigfoot. Wait, you want to meet someone new? Meet Sophia. You haven't met her. Friendly introduction. Meet the child running down the street. It's gotta be a sim though, and I gotta know who's underneath that.
Dag.
We just literally invited this child into our house. We don't even know her. Travel to the arts center. Okay, here we go. Traveling. We'll leave the child and Bigfoot at our house. Bigfoot has to be on the cover photo though, right? Wait, before I travel, I gotta get a photo of Bigfoot. Come on. Come on, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. The Plum Bob kind of is killing my vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Doesn't that kid know stranger danger? But, I mean, come on. Bigfoot is where it's at. Right? So, like, hold on. Let's put the walls up. I need a cover photo for my stream. And for YouTube, of course. Since this will go up on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out which side would be better. I guess this. Okay, now we can travel. Bigfoot needs to be the picture with Tara. Love at first sight, I tell ya. It happens. All right, we need to go to the art center, which is here. And here? I'm not sure. Is it just a museum? We can go to here and see if this counts. And we're not going to bring anybody. Oh, jeez, I just knocked my mic. Sorry if you guys heard that. If I can get a picture of them dancing, that would be the perfect picture. Will do. We can invite him over and get them dancing. Oh, Bigfoot. Come back. Don't people in The Sims 2 move Bigfoot into their homes? Isn't that like things that they do? Am I just like the only person who's never actually moved Bigfoot into my home? I'm very excited for the new stuff pack coming out. And to use it in my saves. Obviously not my decades, but the rest of my... What the potty? Is this really what's in the lot on The Sims 2? Or is this like a made-up lot? Is there really a potty? What is it with this Bella? Sheesh. Everywhere. Okay, where is the rest of this lot? Hello? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Can you go here? Oh, you're chatting. Okay, who did you meet? Who is Anna Post? I don't think I know her from The Sims 2. I feel like she's somebody that is,
Oh, Jown. Skiba, Vimpa, Vimsklebina.
move around.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wait, let's meet her. This is Jenny Smith. Friendly. Tara has been feeling like a social bro lately. It would be nice to sit down and watch sports with other bro sims. Embrace the change. Okay, so she discovered she has a new trait. Okay. Well, I wanted you to meet Jenny Smith though. Oh my gosh, she's in here talking to this Bella. Friendly introduction. Wait, is this the same Bella or both Bellas here? Now I'm really confused. Okay, it's the same Bella. Do we actually know this Bella? Friendly introduction. This is bizarre. Who's this? Edwin Sharp. I'm so confused who these people are. So do we know two Bellas now? Wait. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Wait, don't leave. Come back. Come back. Come back. I've got to know if it's actually going to put two Bellas in here. I feel like they look slightly different. Oh my goodness. She's got a weird face. But I think this is supposed to be the original Bella. And this one is supposed to be the alien. I don't know. I can't keep them track anymore. I can't keep them track. I can't keep track of them. There was somebody else who just came here. Where'd they go? Upstairs? Oh, they're there. Robert Kim. Yeah, let's meet him. That's a good idea. Start making some friends. A little bit at a time. I also think I want to extend my aging a bit. I think I want to change my aging to be a bit longer. I don't think that the aging that is in The Sims 4 for a normal is long enough. I might do the same aging span that I have for The Sims 4 or The Sims 2, which is like, I think it's like 3, 7, 10, 16, 44, or 42, 42, whatever the elder is. So I might do the same here. Who's this? Darren? Okay, we need to meet Darren. Darren's painting, of course, where he loves to be. You know, thinking about it, Darren and Tara Cat could be kind of cute together. They both like to paint. So that might be something as well.
Learn a toble, blah, frabla, klarshin, blah.
I don't know who some of these people are. Melody Tinker is here. Man, we're just meeting everybody now. Fantastic. Oh, look at her. She's making friends with this guy. And with Bella. And with Robert. Okay. Wait, where'd Darren go? Did he not want to come say hi to me, or... I'd be offended. Ashley Pitts is here. Friendly introduction to him. Where'd Darren go? Oh, Darren, you gotta take your painting, dude. Darren? Is this Darren? Let me make him take this painting. I can make him controllable. And then I can make him put this in his inventory. I just want him to do that because, you know, it is what it is. Look at him and Darlene. He also is very good friends with Mary Sue. And whoever Matilda is, he, for some reason, knows her. Cassandra's a good friend. Brandy. He knows a little bit about Trisha. Likes Dirk, of course. And he knows Mortimer a little bit. Alright, fantastic. Now that he's got that in his inventory, now we can just make him uncontrollable. And that way I can keep people keeping their stuff in their pockets. So we don't have to worry about, you know, other people having all their stuff all over. And obviously, if they're not here, I could probably summon them with MC Command Center and make them take their painting. Discuss color theory. Okay, let's do that. Friendly. Interest. Oh my gosh, now she can enthuse about the outdoors. What the heck? Discuss color theory. I don't know what the art center is. I wonder how we could do that. How we could travel to the art center. His hair's wonk. Now, what does she want to do? Paint on an easel? Well, there's one upstairs. Let's go do it. Let's get up here and paint. Let's do an abstract small painting. No! Antonio! Dude. That was so rude. I was literally coming up here to use that, and you just literally snuck it out from underneath me. Alright, anyways, we're gonna just introduce ourselves to these people, I guess. Even knowing he's not using it. Who's this? Oh, Gonorrhea. Okay, we'll introduce ourselves to you. Who is this? Something Hernandez. I don't know who that is. Oh my gosh, look at Castor. This is insane. This save file is insane. Is this Patrizo? Of course it is. And he is so freaking grumpy all the time. Oh, he just hurt Antonio Monti's feelings. And as you know, Patrizo, I think, is Antonio's dad. So he just, like, hurt his own son's feelings. What a horrible old man. Oh, he's thinking about us. Oh my goodness. Oh. My goodness. Tara? Are you okay? We need to buy her some medicine. Like, as soon as possible. And there's no mirrors to buy it from. I think we can order on our phone, possibly. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, oh, I thought we could buy things from there. It was like, oh, I could totally buy her some pads or whatever, but I can't. I can't. Is there a way to order? Wait, what does she need to be doing? Research conservation. Use the PC to research conservation topics and gain logic skill. Okay, I guess we gotta go someplace that has a computer. Because we don't actually have the ability to do this. Browse Plopsy. Alright, we're gonna have to go somewhere where there's a computer. So let's let her finish meeting people and we're gonna take her over and get her some medication, get her some pads, and also
Yibs.
have her work on the computer for her research conservation. Okay.
Ah, dag.
Alright, well, we just met Goneril
Samba.
Oh, Lampema.
and Caster. The only other one we have to meet is Patrizo.
Aha.
Which here comes the grumpy Gus himself.
Froom.
He said that so like chill.
Kangaroo.
Alright, let's go get her some medicine. Let's go get her some like pads or whatever. And let's also get her to work on this job thing. Oh, once I learn the lots, it'll be okay, you know? But learning the lots and knowing where there's computers and where there isn't is a struggle. Alright, let's go here, because this is the only place I know that has a computer that we can use. So let's go here. Oh my gosh, we can see Bigfoot. Look at, she's actually building relationships with people. I love it. It's not building too fast for me. I like it a lot. I like it like this. -7 for me. If you have MC Command Center, you set that to 100%. You'll be like having a friend in 5 seconds. You literally introduce yourself. Bam, friends. It's too funny. I mean, that's kind of how it was in my game. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I was making friends left and freaking right. That's what you're going through in The Sims 4 is the settings? Are you going through the settings of MC Command Center? Good luck. There's a lot of them. There's too many. I'm not sure where anything is anymore. I hear ya. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and order some things. Let's order some wonderful items. Let's get some pads because she's about to be on her, you know, menstrual cycle. And secondly, let's order some medicine because she is sicky poo. I'm just gonna get her like 5. It's so expensive, but it's good. And then we'll research conservation. Know the lots. Oh, well, yeah. In this save, I'm like you in the original game. Because, I mean, I know the lots pretty well from the original game, but for this, all the lots are completely different. So I'm just like, I have no idea where I'm looking. I'm just going to the same places that I know where they are. Okay, go ahead and take your medicine as well so you can feel better. Look, she's thinking about a baby. She's literally thinking about babies. She is thinking about it. I think she wants one. I think she's going to want one soon. Speed her up while she's just on the computer. She's got the made a self-discovery thing. Yes, we know that they are ready for labor. Oh, it's the TV season premiere. Cool. Okay. That's all good in the hood. Alright, we just got 56 simoleons for doing that. I mean, that's not bad, right? It covered our 1 medicine.
Just as soon as?
She has successfully combated her colds. Fantastic. Alright, we're medicated. Why does she have 4 bios? Oh, she has the bios of the kitty cats. Oh, Samantha's lived with the cat family for many years, and the wild cat inside of her wants out. Mickey is an easygoing, happy-go-lucky cat who loves a simple life, and Faylene wouldn't mind a couple of more Sims around the house and has a friendly disposition towards everyone she meets. And then Tara dreams of starting a home business where she can raise kittens every day and send them out into the big sim world. That's not gonna happen unless you go live with Sid, because he is my one and only sim that runs an animal shelter. You could be a breeding shelter, I guess. Breed your cats. I don't know. All right, let's get you to the bathroom. She wants to have some fun. Can we watch the TV premiere here? Watch Peach is the New Orange premiere. There we go. Perfect. All right. This is World Adventures. All right. That is complete. Fantastic. Who's this? Alexandra? Wait, what did they have Alexandra's last name as? Tia Tharton? What the heck? Okay, let's discuss color theory with her. I gotta finish this stream up. It's getting so late. Oh my gosh. All right, let's hurry up. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Samba.
So,
All right, that's Marissa Cleveland.
fella balloon.
Let's see.
Bimo.
Friendly.
Hoo-hoo, harpin.
Discuss
Helga.
color theory.
Quaba Vimps Ziffle.
Garsafrahan. Brinka. Kimba.
There we go.
Vapinonel. Agasaur. Zafor. Huh. And, Vapin.
Kinkubu Quaba?
Yeah, yips.
Oh.
All right, why don't we order some food? Let's get some French fries.
Oh.
Who's this? Oh, that's Kevin Barr.
Oh, boy, Feda.
Ooh,
I'm
you know,
here. I want some
you're
food,
blick
please.
On Chibi Gurgadon. Huh?
Vadish.
I can't believe this world makes me pay $10 for just fries. Is this insane? Seems insane. Who is this? I love that we see all the Sims 2 Sims running around, but seriously, I don't know some of them. Matilda. I don't know who that is. I keep seeing her, but I don't know who it is. Oh, Marissa. Oh my gosh, Marissa just got knocked. All right, travel to the art center. I don't know where that is. If anyone in the comment or like if anyone knows where to go for that, please let me know. All right, I don't know what to have her do at this moment. There's not really much she can do. But she wants to travel to the art center and she wants to meet a cat. And I don't know how to meet a cat because I don't know anyone who has a cat. Is Sims 4 generating different Sims? It shouldn't be. I will look though. I don't think so. I have a thing to stop it from doing that. Oh, look at Trisha or Tina Traveler. Look how cute she is. I've edited her. That's why she looks so different. She's got like a skin overlay and stuff on. Why is Hannibal wearing a bra? That's just kind of odd to me. I don't think that is normal. Hannibal is a family Sim, pretty sure. So I don't think she would be wearing that. She's wearing like literally just a bra.
Hamzai Zivka. Dimfish.
So.
Tina is so cute. I love it.
Ledge. Bobanef.
Goof around.
Ooh, keep that.
Listen to her question.
Vimpa. Vimps
Is this Brandy? Nope, Mary Sue. Mary Sue's really pretty. I thought it was Brandy at first from behind.
Oh, dag dag.
Look at beautiful Mary Sue in her hot attire.
Pain trip. Me shepherd.
Smoking. Yeah, I would be upset too if I was married to Daniel.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Just let the girls talk.
Oh.
She's gonna sing about the TV season premiere.
Shabe Simona Sero.
Fella Balloon.
Who's this?
Harpin.
Bigfoot's coming.
Alfonso Orfanaya.
Aha.
Uvune. Fwingle zips, fwingle zips, fwingle bazilorn.
Oh, she got the singing skill. Wow.
Oh, yumpy.
These guys are cute together.
Ooh, keep
She's
that down.
uncomfortable. Oh.
Illinois. Chedstrasse, Chimapojos.
I can't wait until everybody looks this good, you know? Just saying.
Oh. Quex. Narfa Burl. Dernoy. Oots.
Him.
Look how good she
Couldn't help me.
looks.
Ah, me. Zisamba.
Let me put her in her
Ooh, there.
let me put her in her everyday though. Because her everyday is perfect. Look at her. I love it. It's like very
Alfonso
Asian
Fanaya.
styled.
Uvune.
I think it's cute.
Fire.
What is he making?
dag,
Distressing decoction. Why? Do you think people are stressed or something? Is this what you're trying to tell us? Are you stressed? Why are you cooking so many of them? I think he's really stressed. Also, the fact that he's not wearing his costume is too much. They forgot to put it on the hot attire, I'm guessing. So Bigfoot it just looks like this in hot attire. Oh, he's like T-posing when he's making these. I don't know what's going on with them. Did you meet Marissa by any chance? Because Marissa is one of our Sims too, so we should probably meet her.
Zisamba. Tibu. Flavor.
Marissa's nose. Look at her nose. Oh gosh. Look how skinny her nose is. Oh my gosh, she's like sweating from the skating. She's like sweating.
Narfa. Fazoo.
All right, let's get some food. Let's get a hot dog. Oh, she's angry? Oh. Let's see. Did she make friends with Hannah at all? Where even is Hannah? We've met so many people. Oh, look, she's kind of friends with Mary Sue. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let's get some hot dog in you. And then we'll get you home.
Oh.
She goes to bed really early. Though she's doing okay at the moment. Is he seriously cooking more of these? He's just going to cook 100 of these. Oh. Johnny Smith. You know we got to meet him. Because why not?
Ah, dag dag. Chedstrasse.
I'm not so sure this works for me for Johnny, but yep.
Ishinoi.
Skiba, Vimpa, Vimsklet.
He's flirty. That's interesting.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm curious why he's flirty in this sense, talking to her. Aw, look at Lilith. She's so pretty. Okay, let's introduce ourselves to Lilith.
Cool.
Beautiful. She got flowers on her like little things. I think she's so pretty.
Zisamba.
Her earrings are like these like I don't even know what those are, but like some kind of like dust ball looking thing with one eye and a mouth. Okay, Lilith is also flirty. What is going on in this world? Everybody is flirty. It's kind of weird. Okay.
Edstrasa,
I'll let her
Chimbercoat,
talk a little bit longer and then we're gonna go home.
Fidane, Skiba Vimpa, Vimps. Chedstrasa, Chimapo.
All they're doing is goofing around. Okay, we're going home. Do do do. All right, let's have her go home. You don't need to bring anyone with you. You're going home because you're getting tired and it's getting late. In real life and in the game. It's like 9 o'clock at night in the game. Okay. My gosh, it is always raining when we get here. I'm gonna speed up while she's doing this. Have her go to the bathroom and all that. Refill. And refill. And then you can clean litter box and go to bed. Because it'll be very late by then. There we go. What is this cat doing with the trash? Alright. Let's get it to midnight and then I will be good to go. Oh my gosh, I scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, so I am going to leave it here. We played all of Tara's part. We also showed off the prison and I showed off Sid Rosalind's house. I will be back on Friday with another stream. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on Friday. I might do something else. I'm not sure. I'll just have to play it by ear. I do have another Decades video that's coming out tonight, hopefully before I go to bed. But if not, then definitely will be out by the time I'm up in the morning and, you know, doing my stuff. So that's the thing. It's because I didn't put a video out yesterday on my YouTube channel, so I'm doing 2 Decades videos back to back. And then this video will also be coming out on my YouTube as well. So definitely check that back if you want to see the replay, or if you missed any part of this, you can check it out there. Yeah, so thank you to everyone who supported me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Sorry that I went so late. I didn't mean to go past midnight. I try always to be off by the latest, like 11:30, but sometimes things just don't happen, and I was really enjoying this. So I hope you guys can forgive me. And I will talk to you guys in my next video or my next live stream, whichever one you guys see next. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Later.